This is Cruise News Today with Doug Parker.
Good morning. Here's your cruise news for Monday, June 26th. It was an interesting day in Port Miami for nearly 30,000 cruise passengers on Carnival Celebration, Norwegian Escape, and MSC Seascape. Early Sunday morning, a collision between a 30-foot pleasure craft and the Fisher Island ferry happened. At 3:45 local time, the two vessels struck each other, sinking the pleasure craft and leaving one dead and one seriously injured. Now, the U.S. Coast Guard, divers, and local authorities had the area closed, causing the ships to have to hang out in the Anchorage area off the coast of South Beach until the harbor eventually opened. It opened around 3 o'clock. Now, after debarking its current guests, provisioning food and supplies, and then embarking the new guests, the ships finally left Port Miami well after dark last night. And the Bahamian government has postponed the new cruise tax for cruise guests until next January. This was disclosed by Deputy Prime Minister Chester Cooper. Initially planned for next month, the revised taxes set out for 23-24 will see levies for cruise passengers visiting Freeport, Nassau, and Bimini. Now, those will go from $18 to $23 and even higher at $25 for those departing from a cruise line's private island without visiting another Bahamas port, so like going back to Florida. Now, other taxations include an additional $5 tourism environmental fee and a $2 tourism enhancement levy per cruise guest. The delay comes just days after Carnival Cruise Line President Christine Duffy said she hopes they postpone the tax hike. And another cruise ship godfather. Norwegian Cruise Line is preparing to unveil its second Prima-class vessel, Norwegian Viva, which is slated to be christened by Godfather and Grammy-winning artist Louis Fonsi in a naming ceremony at Port Miami this November. NCL's president, Mr. Herrera, expressed excitement for Fonsi's association, noting his vibrant energy is an apt representation of Norwegian Viva. Now, prior to the naming ceremony, the ship will offer cruises from Lisbon starting on August 19th before embarking on its transatlantic voyage to Miami, where it'll start service this fall. And cruise line stocks were up on Friday. Carnival Corporation up slightly, 15.80. Royal Caribbean up 0.5%, 97.92. And Norwegian up 1.7%, 19.40. Breaking news and industry coverage at cruiseradio.net. I'm Doug Parker with Cruise News Today. Have yourself a great Monday.
Cruise News Today is a production of Cruise Radio. Behind-the-scenes content and extras are now available at patreon.com/cruiseradio.